Benue government, in a statement on Thursday, accused the Buhari administration of supporting killings in the state. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. This are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the presidency's remarks regarding President Muhammadu Buhari's efforts to improve the security situation in the state have prompted a response from the Benue state government. Following the level of insecurity in the state, the presidency declared Governor Samuel Ortom unfit in a statement released by the presidential spokesperson, Garba Shehu. Nathaniel Ikyo, the governor's chief press secretary, said in a statement on Thursday that it has become obvious that the Buhari administration fully supports killings in the state carried out by alleged Fulani militias. At number 2, in response to a request for evacuation from Sudan made by Nigerian students there, the federal government has stated that it is consulting to evacuate them. This was said in a statement released on Thursday by Gabriel Odu on behalf of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission's Media, Public Relations and Protocols Unit. Odu stated that the Nigerian mission in Sudan, as well as other pertinent agencies, was being consulted by NIDCAM along with the National Emergency Management Agency, which is responsible for emergency evacuations. At number 3, the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, has congratulated the President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu on his victory in the 2023 presidential election. In his congratulatory message, Zelensky noted that Ukraine is willing to strengthen its relationship and cooperation with Nigeria. Subsequently, the Ukrainian president invited Tinubu on a state visit after his inauguration on May 29. At number 4, after the controversial Adamawa gubernatorial poll, the Independent National Electoral Commission was accused of working hand-in-hand with the state government to rig the election. Denying the allegation, INEC on Thursday debunked reports of meeting with Adamawa state government officials. The National Commissioner and Chairman, Information and Voter Education Committee, Festus Okoye, refuted the claim. At number 5, in order to stop the actions of armed robbers, the Southern Kaduna People's Union has requested that the African Union and the United Nations construct a peace enforcement operations base in the region. The base will demonstrate that the world is interested in the collective survival of minority ethnic groups, according to SOKAPU President Awemi Dio Maisamari. Additionally, the union requested that investigative teams be sent to Southern Kaduna to verify or refute reports of ethnic cleansings by alleged Fulani militias. At number 6, Ugochukwu Lobelu, Program Manager at Anambra State Tuberculosis, Leprosy and Buruli Also Management, says the state ranks highest in childhood tuberculosis contribution in Nigeria. On Thursday in Awka, Chukwu Lobelu announced the continuing stakeholders engagement organized by the Federal Ministry of Health in collaboration with the KNCV Tuberculosis Foundation and Breakthrough Action Nigeria. He also asked the media to increase coverage of the disease burden and symptoms, as well as how and where people can obtain medical care. At number 7, Women in Mining Nigeria, a women's rights organization in solid minerals industry, has launched a 2-day policy conversation series in Lokoja, the Kogi state capital. The event's theme, Safeguarding the Rights of Women and Children in the Solid Minerals Sector, sought to establish synergies and partnerships to defend the rights of women and children of the state's mining industry. According to engineer Janet Adeyemi, president and founder of Women in Mining Nigeria, the event has brought together some of the leading experts in the mining industry to discuss ways to improve the situation for women and children in the industry. At number 8, according to the Defense Headquarters, troops in the northeast and northwest killed 54 terrorists, liberated 216 people held hostage, and surrendered 501 militants. Major General Musa Danmadami, Director of Defense Media Operations, told media that the forces detained 73 terrorist logistical providers, including 1 female, and 4 terrorist informants between April 6th and April 20th, 2023. He stated that troops from Operation Hadin Kai neutralized 24 terrorists, arrested 40 terrorist logistics suppliers, 4 terrorist informants, and rescued 206 civilians in the northeast, while 501 Boko Haram Islamic State of West Africa province terrorists and their families surrendered to troops at various locations throughout the theater of operation. He also said that troops of Operation Hadari in Daji neutralized 30 insurgents in the northwest, arrested 33 suspected criminals, and rescued 10 kidnapped civilians. At number 9, a verdict in a preliminary objection complaint brought by the embattled chairman of the Labour Party, Julius Abure, and 1 person has been adjourned till May 12th by Justice Hamza Muazu of an FCT High Court sitting. The National Secretary Alhaji Farouk Ibrahim, Clement Ojoku, and Oluchi Opara are the 3 other respondents. They are contesting the court's jurisdiction to hear a case brought by Martins Esipali John, Lucky Shuaibu, Issa Zakari, Omogbai Frank, Abokai Aliyu, Ayokaire Latif, John Eloma, and Dr. Abayomi Arabambi. Through an ex parte request, the plaintiffs seek the dismissal of the 4 respondents. Finally, at number 10, Microsoft has announced plans to remove the social media service Twitter from its advertising platform, Smart Campaigns. Other social networking networks like Meta's Facebook and Instagram, as well as Microsoft's LinkedIn, will remain available on the ad service. Elon Musk, the CEO of Twitter, announced that he will take legal action in response to the news. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.